Hey sis, hey, welcome to the Must Be the Mental podcast with Shaaree. This is the space where Black women come to heal, be seen, and stop suffering in silence. I'm Shaaree McCalpine, licensed therapist, speaker, and your mental health bestie. So grab your favorite beverage and let's talk about it. Hey y'all, hey, let's get ready. You already know what it is. Get geared up for this episode of the Must Be the Mental podcast with your mental health bestie, Shaaree. Y'all know what it is. We talk to Black women about Black things that affect us on a daily. In this podcast, we hope to get some information for you that you don't feel so alone, that other people are going through it, and you might get a few little tidbits or some information that can level your life up too. So today we have the pleasure of talking to my bestie. She is a serial entrepreneur. She is a makeup artist. She's a healthcare worker. She is a Jamaican. That's the
absolutely. Absolutely.
She's a mom. She is also a single woman, and she is ready to pivot. Y'all get ready to catch the hot and piping tea with Nicole Wilson, y'all. Hey, Nick.
Hey.
So how's it going? How's it been going for you today?
Oh, good. Met a new person, so good.
Oh, we're going straight into the dating scene. Okay, I didn't know that's where we was. We here now. Okay, that's what we're doing. So I know that for me, I already know that there's been a journey of dating for you.
Yes, absolutely.
How has that journey been, and when did it start?
It started, this is 26. It started over 3-4 years ago. It started a long time, not quite a decade, but it felt like a decade, but it started a long time ago.
How are you doing the dating scene now? If this started some years ago, and that was around pandemic time, we had all of social media. Everybody had to do everything online. Is that the journey that you've been on? Is the online journey?
Yes. I haven't met nobody in the store, like bumped into them like, hey, boo, in a minute. So since 12, when I met somebody at when I was getting my windows tinted or something. Yeah. But otherwise than that, it's been online. Yeah.
You know, a lot of people are frowning upon it, and they feel like it's just such a hassle, and you meet so many weirdos, and it's inconsistent, and men aren't men anymore. What you thinking since you out here in this pool?
The men I have ran into some decent ones, but I also ran into some broads. They are absolutely broads.
Did you say broads?
Absolutely. And what's so disgusting, and I'm just appalled that they're my age. I'll be double nickels in like 2 weeks, and they're my age or a little older, and they just so weird. And I think they want to be still 20 or something, or they think there's so many options, and they be like, well, you 50, and I'm like, and you almost 100 your damn self. So what's the problem? Your penis don't even work, and you got to have one ball. You know what I'm saying? So get it to what you want to do. Nobody's going to want you if you ain't got no money, especially these young girls. You want somebody.
So older women want money as well, or no?
I'm sure.
What's your criteria that you are looking for, or is that out of the window now with just trying to find a good mate?
It's kind of out the window. You know, first it was always 6. I want 5'11", 6'3", chocolate. You know, now it's like, okay, you could be a light bright. Ugh, okay, I can always take you to the tanning booth. You know. Okay, but if you
the parameters of children, how many exes, being stable, having their own home, are those still things that are in line with what you're talking about?
Absolutely. I just blocked the guy. He seemed to be nice until he told me he had triplets. I was like, oh, I love triplets. Oh, twins, that's how old are you? He said 12. I said, call you right back. Boy, bye. You are almost 60. You're 50. With 12-year-old triplets? God, no. Heavens, no. Oh, no. Mm-mm.
What was the kick it off for you that is 12 with triplets? What is that? Why is that a thing?
Because he's 50. Oh, yeah. With babies. Absolutely not. Mm-mm. Absolutely not. No. Mm-mm.
So there's nothing in between that could be like, oh, okay, their mama got them, they're on point. You still are like,
no. if they're 50 something, I mean, your kids should, at least, you shouldn't even have no small children. What is wrong with you? You're slow. I don't know, but they should. I would say 16, about to graduate, get out. But you're talking about some babies. They in middle school. Mm-hmm. The hell? God, no. Mm-mm. I don't even have no grandbabies to be, so you can go play with them. No. Mm-mm. And it's 3 of them? Oh, no. Mm-mm.
What's your biggest pet peeve with these, with the men that you are meeting or are online in general?
The small children. It's a lot of men out here that's old as fucking dirt and has small children. Like, you're like half of 100. Why do you have a 10-year-old? What is wrong with you? You're 60.
Wow.
Then I always ask, how old is the mother? And people be like, oh, the mother's young. No, a lot of times the mother's being just as old. What the hell is wrong with people?
I just had Rashida on here. I'm not sure if you know who she is, but she's out in a dating pool too. Her main thing, she said, is that a lot of men judge her because she doesn't want children or she doesn't want to be in a relationship that involves children. Have you heard or you talked to any of the men that kind of judge you for something that you do or you have a
judge you for that too? Because my instant reaction is like, what the hell is wrong with you? Why would you do that to yourself? You took it to the grandfather.
Oh, nothing. You took it to the grandfather.
Absolutely. You're 60-something, talking about you got a 10-year-old, a child under 15. Are you kidding me with this?
Yeah.
I met a guy who's 50-something. He had a 6-year-old. Man, if you don't get on with yourself, he was like, I mean, but it's all right. It's for you, not for me. That is a baby.
Mm-hmm.
And I know me, and I know I'm going to come in and be like, oh, I'm trying to help. No, I'm not going to do that to myself. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Nope. I'm not doing that. No, absolutely not.
She also was saying that she found that a lot of men now have waited until they need help, that they need somebody to
what they call it, nurse with a purse. Nurse with a purse.
That's the thing. What is it called?
Yes.
What's it called?
I think it's called nurse with a purse. They would not now because, like I said, the younger girls, which I love, I love the generation because they so bold. They like, screw you. I'm not helping you. You got your penis don't work. You ain't got no money, nigga. We ain't got nothing for you. Ain't nothing to do. Ain't nothing to talk about. So they want to come somebody their age and think because we're gonna have sympathy because women, most of us are nurturers. So we're gonna take. Oh God, no, sir. Once you tell me you're on blood pressure pills, I already know your penis don't work. I already know you suck in bed and it's awful. And I'm young. What the hell? No, sir.
So they come into the party with the problems, not just meeting you. Oh, okay.
Because I tell them that's unfair to me. At least give me 10 years, 5 to 10 years to be with you before your penis go limp and you can't do nothing, or I got to help you put some Depends on or something like that. Right. At least give me some time. Don't just bring me into your life and you want me to just automatically start helping you. No, you need to be in a nursing home then. No, sorry.
Is marriage on the table when you talk to these people, the guys that, we're moving in a direction. When I start dating, I'm moving into a direction of dating, or do you just want a lifelong companion? What is that?
No, dating for me, on my profiles, I start off, I am dating for a purpose.
Okay.
In all caps. I am dating for a purpose.
What's that purpose?
To get married. I am dating. I'm not trying to be playing with you or no, because if I'm going to be with you and we both have 100, nigga, if you drop dead, what I'm going to get? I didn't put in time. Absolutely nothing. Don't be on a obituary as the friend. You got me messed up.
You might not even get the friend no more.
Oh, I would burn that place down.
You know, the scenes on TV or in movies where all the women stand up. So no particular little friend in the I was gonna call it a manual, an obituary.
Oh no. Oh no. Mm-mm. Oh, then they lie. They don't, because I'm asking questions. I've been doing this for a minute, so I'm asking you questions, and I'm remembering. Oh, you said such and such. So you said you went to the doctor, like the cop guy. After 30 days, go over there. First of all, your house is disgusting. I should have ran out when you came to the door. You had fucking piece of sauce on your shirt, dude. You like 60. You don't know how to eat, need a bib.
Wow. Okay.
And why is it pills on the floor? Am I in a nursing home and you didn't see them? You dropped them and you didn't see them?
The pills was on the floor. What's that
in the
about?
bathroom, in the corner. I get the scoping like a fly. I'm like, why is it pills in corners of the bathroom? Did you drop them and didn't see them?
So how did that end?
Oh, that was awful. No, his penis didn't work. And when I seen that Band-Aid on his back, his arm, I said, dude, what's happening here? What's beeping? He was like, oh, my doctor put me on something, checking my glucose. I said, nigga, you're diabetic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Your sugar must be high as hell.
Right.
Because it's beeping, it's going, even the dog start barking. I said, the dog is barking to tell you about to pass out. Matter of fact, it was at 6. I said, go eat something because you about to pass the hell out.
So
go
is
eat.
that when your training kicked in?
Immediately, and I didn't even think about that. I didn't even know, because I'll throw that out the window. Like, you drop dead, 911. Yeah, dude, I'm straight.
You mentioned about, because a lot of women now who are 50 and older are now talking about openly perimenopause, menopause, postmenopausal symptoms, and sometimes those include a low sex drive. So I know you was talking about the penis and it don't work in its limb. I don't know what happens to men at that age, but is the sex drive for you very important because you still real out here being a hot girl?
Yes, it is. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely.
How do you work that into the conversation, or you just wait until it happens organically?
I just wait, because I don't want them to think I'm some freak, and I'm not a freak. I'm a lady. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them to be like, oh, she just... I ain't no thought out here. I am a lady. So I just, after a couple of days, maybe a week, so we just ease little comments in. They say something. I'll be like, don't talk to me like that, because I'm a lady. Don't do that. The fuck? Don't do that.
That's what's up. That is what's up. How hard is it for you in this moment of juggling and maintaining life to still have that stream where I'm trying to date as well? How's that balance looking?
It could be hard. Like I haven't dated. I haven't been on the site in. It's been some months. I just got back on one of the sites, because I had been on like 3 at one time.
Mm-hmm.
I was throwing it like I was out here on the Olympics. Right, but I just, like, maybe 3 days ago, I just got back on the sites. Yeah, and I decided on my preference to go younger, like 46. Start at 46 to 58.
Oh,
because there was people on there that was 70. Like, I was like, oh my God, Father God, please, Lord, don't let me be 65, 70 on some dating site. Just send me, just bring me to you.
Wait,
I'm going to date Joseph.
Specific separation for, like, if you were older, didn't they have like a heavenly or an old, not old, but they had like where it was 70 and old, was 60 and old, like mingling, just so it's not separated.
No, you pick your age range. And apparently I forgot. Like the first day, I kept saying, who is all these old ass men sending me messages? Why are you 65, 7? And it was a guy like 70 and one was 71. Why are you on here? Where's your caregiver? Why are you on this site?
The flat 70s out here, ain't it?
I wouldn't know, because I'm not trying to meet you. Because one guy, he was like, if only you were, he said, if only I was younger. He said, you are so pretty. I would really try to talk to you. Mm-hmm. I didn't even respond. Because I don't want to respond. You'd be like, oh, that's the opener. No, sir. I'm not opening that door. Okay. Yeah.
So we're talking about the juggle, the transition, the balance of being single and looking and working? Because how many jobs are you in right now?
Now I'm only shut your ass up. Now it's only 2.
Okay.
It's only 2. And the best thing about the working for myself during the day, I can make my own schedule, so I can pick the time that I can talk to somebody or whatever. And at night, it's so laid back. I'm basically by myself. So if I want a video chat, talk to somebody, I could do that too, because I can still work and, talk to whoever. So it works out.
Now, what does the transition look like for you for career? So moving, I know you said you work for yourself. What do you do that you work for yourself?
Esthetician and makeup artist.
Esthetician and makeup artist?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So what do you want to do? Are you trying to scale that up? Are you just like, what's going on? Are you just like, are you in the lane where you want to be, or you are trying to pivot in some direction?
I'm not in the lane where I want to be, but I'm looking at something else right now. I'm trying to pivot to another thing, but I'm always going to keep that, because this is my heart and this is my love. Mm-hmm. But I'm also looking at doing something else too. Okay. So, but I'm always going to do it. I'm always going to be an esthetician. Always going to be in somebody's face doing something. Always. So.
What do you find the hardest about the service-oriented, not career, but path? How to like clients and getting to a level. Do you find that makeup artists, the estheticians, the Black community embraces and kind of help each other, or is it just dog eat dog, man for man? What do you find the hardest in that path?
I think it's dog eat dog, but it's also who you know. Like I still remember, I'm like one of the old players in the street or drug dealers. Like I remember back in the day when I was working from 9 to 9, clients up to, you know what I'm saying? I'm one of them, like, damn, can I get back to that? But I'm like, where y'all at? I see it. Like I still have a couple that I've had for over 15 years, but the groups of people are like, no, I don't know what happened. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? People learn to do stuff on their own. They went to, I'm like, I don't know if they went younger, but you know what I'm saying? They think they do something different because they're younger. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where they are.
Do you feel like social media played a part in the changing of the specialized field? Oh, okay.
Absolutely. Everything. And that's my problem. So social media is definitely will have to be another job, because you have to be on it every day, posting every day. Every day, all day. I follow a few people and they be like, you have to post. And these are estheticians in other states. They be like, you have to post every day. They was like, I don't care if you make 3 or 4 videos a day, you have to post every day. Mm-hmm. And sometimes I'm tired, like, what? You know what I'm saying? I do that tomorrow, then I'll be forgot. Right. Or I'm trying to do a video. I don't know about editing. So I'm thinking I'm good. I done got the video. I done got the lighting. I'm ordering all this lighting, buying all this shit. And I'll be like, this video sucks to hell. Why does this come out like this? Now I wasted all this time and I'm thinking I did something and the video didn't work. So I was like, I can't post that because you can't hear them or it's too blurry. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, do I need a new phone? And when I'm not, I see people, they be telling me they buying cameras. Why am I spending all that money?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Got a camera like that already costs $1,000. Yeah. So I tell you on that. Do you feel like it should be more of a community where I'm an esthetician, I'm new in the game, but you have a shop or you know what to do? Maybe you can mentor or help, or give me give me something to walk me through. Like, is this some Black girl hand holding in that space?
I haven't met him. Like I went for an interview, a black woman, she owned her own spa. And I was so excited. I'm a cheerleader for people. I'm like, oh, right, girl, you Black and you own a med spa? That's what's up. I'm trying to get a job, so I can learn the med spa aspect of this business, because in cosmetology school, they don't teach you the meds part. You getting the basics part. It's like, throw you out to the woods. You better learn what you can get. Learn. Right. We're going to give you the book to pass the state boards, and that's it. You better learn whatever you can. So she told me off the rip, I don't teach the med spa part. Okay. I said, why not? She's like, I just don't. I don't understand why though. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you teach that part? And she just said, because I don't.
Oh,
No.
well, check her out. I feel you, girl. I feel you.
Right.
That kind of behavior leave you less inspired or thinking, oh, let me do something else. I'm still do this in little spurts, but I'm not great. Just go all in, all hands on deck.
Nope. I went by me working in the hospital. I was talking to people, and I found like two doctors that own med spas. I was on their heels, like I was they side chick every day. Like I sent a resume in, and they was like, okay, we don't have no, we don't have no opening. I was like, so you got to open it yet? You see my resume? That's like, yeah, we got it. Every time I said, hey, doc, you see my resume? So yeah, I said, if I have to just work for another race, it's sad because I want to work with this black chick. You right here in Southfield, bro. What's wrong with you?
Right. Yeah.
I don't want your spot. I'm quick with it. If you just show me, let me see you do 1 or 2 people, and I got this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want your spot, girl.
How do you feel about, because I know, what's your famous saying, I've been at this for some decades. How do you feel about where you are in life in this moment after being in a career that you love and not necessarily being at the level that you want, but how do you feel about that?
It sucks because I feel like I should be top notch. I should be up in there because I've been doing this shit since the 90s.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm self-taught. I've been doing this since the 90s.
Yeah,
and I look at the new girls, so like your shit look terrible, but you booming. And I'm proud of it because of social media. You know what I'm saying? You got this following, but then I go read the comments, people talking about how you suck, but you still got this large following. People still coming to you, even though people may say you suck, but people still, well, let me try her. Let me still, I'm gonna pay her all this money for this work that ain't about crap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So. Yeah. Oh, wow. So what does that do to confidence level? Because I believe at some point we lost confidence when we were younger, right? And we was all like, you said, like in the 90s, I was booming. I know what I'm doing. I got this. Does confidence wane off when you see, I know I got the talent. I know I can do this. I know I do this. But now this person over here, you don't really want to get into the comparison, but you looking at it, you can see the canvas, and it's like, what does that do to confidence?
I don't know if it's I've lost confidence. Just like I just like kind of kick myself like, you got to do better. And I'm like, I'm tired. I'm tired. I got to work tonight. And I'm like, but you got it. And I'm like, I'm tired as hell. I only had 3 hours of sleep today. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like today I only had an hour of sleep. I'm like, I'm tired. I just want to sleep. Get some chicken and go to sleep. Like, I'm tired.
Girl,
but I know.
And go to sleep though.
But I know I took some pictures today. I know I got to post the pictures. I got to make sure, the frame is right, this and that, and probably put a filter, which I don't like doing because I don't want you to be like, oh, that's a filter. Because people know filters. They ain't stupid. I'm like, I don't need a filter. I know my work. You know what I'm saying? I know my work. So, yeah.
How do you feel? Like I talk to so many Black women who haven't had a rest, a break from working. Most of us have been working since when did they start that stupid summer program in school where
baby, I was 12 years old in the city sub center. Yes, baby. Yes.
Not the excitement though. Like what?
I remember that going on the east side of my cousin's house, inner city sub center, baby. Yes.
So that all just culminates to the work experience. Like I'm tired, like your bones and your body get tired of always being on the go, always feeling like I have to do this because I got A, B, C, D, E to do. So what does that look like for you to take a break and say, okay, I'm going to do one job, or I'm going to do the job that I love. I'm just going to relax in that flow. Is that something that can happen? I know you said I'm going to be double nickels. That is a long period of life that's been led working 12 to double nickels and now even working harder. How does that look as far as let me rest in this? How can that look?
I don't know if I could do it, because then I would get bored, and I'd be like, and then I would sit back and be like, okay, first you bored. And then, so if you don't have no clients today, now you done missed out some money. But if you had your other job, you know that's guaranteed pay coming in. And I am a budgeter, but I'm like, but if I didn't budget for this week from the esthetician, I'm like, so what if I only had 3 people this week? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's not going. That's not going to help. You know what I'm saying? So I probably wouldn't do it. I would, yeah. Because then I'd be like, okay, so I'm sitting at home, I'm bored. I could be making some money.
Yeah, and that sounds good. And we say that all the time, like, oh, I'm gonna be bored. But then you think about the fact that earlier we think like, oh, if I had more time to be posting, to market, to go get clients, like that piece is something that I think we kind of regenerate in our minds to keep us in that space of this is steady money. This is something that is guaranteed. And I don't want to be in a steady position where I don't know where my money coming from and I need money. So is that a thing or no?
Yeah, that's a thing. Like, yeah. I need to make sure I have some money, not even just to spend, to make sure I have it. So if I need it, I know I can go and get it. So I ain't got to be out here doing something for some change. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about that. You know, double nickels. You know, almost double nickels out here. I can't be doing some strange things for some change.
Apparently not. Not with these people that you see it out here. They don't know how to act.
Terrible. Now they tell me I'm picky. I should be. I'm half of 100.
What does that mean? I'm picky. Like what kind of things are they saying as picky?
Of what I like. Just because I don't want your mouth to look like a sock puppet. I want you to be went to the dentist at least within 2 years.
Right.
You don't know your teeth is the color of cheddar cheese, stuff like that. You don't know. Yes, your nails should be clean. Why are your nails dirty? Are you a mechanic 24/7? Do you live under a car? Yeah. Even though I have never experienced it, but I've seen people, I've heard people talk, like I'm saying, it's just certain things I expect for you to have or to do in your 50s. You're not a child, you're not 20. And I look at my son, like if my son is this type of man, you're 50, you should be top, you should be way over that. Right. Over the things he's doing and the way he acts. Why is your pants sagging? Yeah. Remind me when I was in middle school and I had to sew my bottom of my jeans to get my footing. You know what I'm saying? Tight. Why is your
the tight ankle?
Why do you have skinny jeans? And I met a guy and I looked at his picture. I said, I know I wear glasses and I have astigmatism, but every picture, do you have on skinny jeans? He was like, yeah, what's wrong with that? I said, you're 50 something. I mean, I'm just trying to live like my sons. Why? You're 50 something. Why did everybody say that? Because you're half of 100. Why did every picture you have on skinny jeans? Why?
You talk a lot about the age bracket and being half of 100. We talk about our latter days be looking better than our former days did. What do you see for you that would say that this is what I'm planning for my future to look different? What one thing would you think would change the trajectory of how your life is going to look in the next level?
I think once I accomplish this new, I don't want to say adventure, but this new opportunity of my lifestyle, I think it'll help because because my main goal is to have a type of have a business that I can make money in my sleep. That's always my goal in my head. You need to find something and get something and figure out a way how to make this so you can make money in your sleep. Okay. That way, that will release so much, stress off my back. Like I don't have to get up because I know money's coming in, whether I lay in the bed all day or not.
Right.
So, yeah.
What is a main stressor for you?
What is a what?
A main stressor for you?
I just working on them jobs. I was working like 3 jobs, almost 4. I was tired, but I was doing it. People like, how do you do it? And I was like, I was like, shit, you have when you have to do when I have to do something, get something done. I'm gonna make it happen. I don't care if I get 3 hours of sleep. I'll be okay. I'm gonna drink a Coca-Cola because I start like a Coca-Cola now, which is so weird. I was like, let me drink a Coca-Cola.
Here, that was always the thing. That was always the thing.
Let me get a Coca-Cola and get to moving. You know, let me make sure the bag is in the car. I'm always a prepper. I got my meals prepped. Let me just grab what I got to get and get to moving. So I did it for 6, 7 months, and that last day I said, I'm tired. I can't do this no more. I'm straight.
Yeah, because so many things are labeled like that, and we've learned those behaviors like, oh, prep it, make sure that you have a routine, do all these things, but then it breaks your body down where you start to just feel like, I just can't do this anymore. So you said the new thing that you are moving towards is going to kind of eliminate having to stress your body and your nervous system out, because it's going to eliminate that stress of where's my next dollar coming from.
Because it's going to be automatic.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Your creativity is always on deck. I think that you one of the ones that are willing to, and I think that's what makes for a good makeup artist, a good hairstylist, a good person who works in the public, is to be able to have that thought of what if, like, okay, let me see how this gonna work. Let me see how this is gonna work. Do you feel like there is a disappointment in being like that?
No, I think it's being a go-getter. I think for my age group, the younger generation, they be like, "Oh, you doing too much," you know, because they'll quit a job in a minute. I'm like, who raised y'all? You know what I'm saying? You gotta work, you gotta pay bills. But they'd rather live in their car and think that's cute. The fuck, why you living in the car? Well, you don't have to go or create something. If I work 10 jobs, I'm not living in no car. And I love my baby. I'm not living in no car. Me and Cashmere go way back like 4 fats on a Cadillac, but I'm not living in her. God, no. No.
If you had to sit down and design your perfect day, does it look like any of the days that you have now?
My perfect day is waking up, probably in my apartment or my house. There's one of them that's on the beach and just looking at the water and be like, this is wonderful. I'm resting today. Just enjoying the water. Just looking at the world like, I don't have to do nothing. I ain't got to be, what? I ain't got to be nowhere? Okay. I ain't got to iron no scrubs. I ain't got to iron up. Oh, this is nice. Look at this. Okay. Okay.
With your new venture and your new life, are you finding it hard to pivot, to move out of the 4 jobs that you have and just kind of focus in on, sorry y'all, you know I live near the airport, so
I live close to you than the airport. Why do I don't hear nothing? I am in the airport basically. How do you hear something?
You ain't hear that whole plane?
No.
I got my window open, so maybe that's it. I don't know.
It's good outside. What's wrong with you? Why you got okay, you weird. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
It's cold as hell outside. I have to put my shirt on today.
Listen, that's not nothing new. Those are things that I have heard for years that I had to unlearn and unlisten to. And it's been an amazing life since not paying attention to those things. But being able now, like I said, is there not a fear, but is there an angst or a question like, okay, I like this new thing I'm going into, I feel like it's going to be great for me in my future. But is there some kind of not fear, but just that little, am I pivoting right? Am I doing the right thing? I don't want to do something else that hasn't worked. Is that anything that's part of what you're doing?
I'm a little bit, because I keep asking God, like, God, is this it? Because you know how I am. Is this it? Because you know, once I get in, I'm going to work it like I am a Jamaican. Is this it? And I haven't heard. And I'm like, so is it not it? Should I not invest? Should I not call another bank and see, can I get a loan? Should I not? I'm like, I know you hear me, because I talk a lot. I know you hear me. Why aren't you not answering me? I'm like, okay, maybe you're not answering. That means for me to go ahead, because you ain't saying nothing.
Okay. Has that been a rule of thumb for you?
Not forever, but over the past years, yes.
If you don't hear me.
But he talks to me. You know what I'm saying? That's, I'm like, so if you don't say nothing, what are we doing? What am I doing? Should I continue? Do what I'm doing? Or should I go on with this new career path, which would be awesome? I said, I'm just gonna do it. I'll just do it. If it don't work out, I know you it was because you said this ain't for me.
Right. In doing all of those things, what do you feel you've learned about yourself?
That I am definitely a hard worker. I definitely have good work ethics. And I am determined. I didn't know I was as determined until recently, like, because my son getting married and me picking up another job because I'm trying to do something for him and his future wife. And I was like, I need some money. I need to help them do this, even though they didn't ask for it, but I'm volunteering. I'm volunteering something, and I ain't got the money to do it. So I'm gonna have to get this. I'm gonna have to get a job. So I can pay for this. I didn't tell him I would do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
what if you had to tell somebody that your younger self, we wanted to say somebody, you are turning 55. What are you telling your 22-year-old self? What are you telling her?
First of all the money that you make, put it up, save it, put it in stocks, buy, invest in properties, invest in something that's gonna grow as you get older. Some bonds. Buy, you know what I'm saying? Buy, nobody told me about that. I don't know about that. Buy some bonds. Buy the CDs, you know what I'm saying? I think they grow more than bonds or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? Buy those and let them just sit. Start, you know what I'm saying? Hang out places where you with Caucasians and ear hustle and find out about life insurance policy, how you can live off them like that.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? And basically just stick with the game. Don't let up on it. Keep your foot on the neck of it. Don't let up, because this is what you love to do.
Okay.
Learn everything you can learn about this business. If you have to take some more classes, just so you can stay ahead and know the shit that's about to happen. This is what you love to do. You're going to invest some money into this because this is what you love to do. And you got to make sure this is what you want to do. You like working for yourself. You love this. Because, even back then, I didn't care about working 9 to 9. Remember when I tried it when I saved for that surgery? I was working from shit 8 to 10. Didn't care.
That's a good look for you, because no, ma'am, absolutely not. I don't ever remember doing that.
Getting braids, so I would have to get my hair done but once a month. Wasn't getting my nails done because I was determined. Like, no.
No, ma'am. No. Not doing it. Still ain't doing it. Like, no. Absolutely not. I couldn't
go to a show again. I went once this month. No. I said to go. No. I'm not going. I only went once. No, that's what I'm doing.
And now that life is more for you, it would be more of a sacrifice than just doing things just for the fun of it.
You said what now?
Are you thinking now that you should have sacrificed more as far as spending and not doing so many things that were entertainment wise?
The thing is, I didn't even spend like that. I'm thinking all the money. You know what? I'm lying, because what I spent on some fucking car notes, the trucks, spending $700 a month on trucks coming out of new cars every year, like I was some big baller. So I did spend. I was stupid. That was the dumbest thing I've ever did. That was the only thing. I didn't, I wasn't traveling like that. I wasn't doing nothing. I was,
Mm-hmm.
That was it. And
your little girl self, your 22-year-old self, let's just fall back 10 years ago. Is there something that you would tell her? And let's pivot from money and being able to level up in that way. Is there any advice you would give 44-year-old 10 years ago, Nikki, that would give 55-year-old Nikki a smile? It's gonna be all right. Like, you got it.
I'll probably say, girl, just relax. It's okay. You was blessed with this, girl. You got it. You will always have a job. You will always have, you will always have money. You have a gift. You was blessed with this gift. It's okay. Breathe. It's okay.
I love that. You probably should write that down and tell yourself that is something that came from your heart. That is something that just came from your heart to yourself.
Girl, breathe. It's okay. Yeah.
Yes. It's not all about the money. It is something that you're always going to have. So I love that was the aesthetic for what you would have said to you and now have said to yourself.
Because I didn't even think about that until it was just, just saying it, like I need to just sit down and just breathe. Because I'm always, I'm on the go, like, okay, I'm trying to get this house and I'm trying to get, I was like, fuck, I got to help this wedding. I'm like, okay, I'm going to need to do something else. I need to split myself in half and go over there and say, girl, you can do that over there. I'm going to do this over here. And then we're going to come back in the middle. And it's all going to be a one big, happy, wonderful house.
Yes, no.
Yeah.
You can't.
I used to think, and I used to believe until September 25 that if I had a man, that would help lift the weight off my shoulders. God said, "No, ma'am. What you're not gonna do is think you're having some man on this world that's gonna help you. I am your help." And He definitely showed me, because He knocked me on my ass. That left cheek was hurting from September to.
Hey, that's what you get for twerking. That's what you get for twerking.
Right. He was like, "No, ma'am. It is not about you getting no husband. Down. Just because you get a husband, I mean, He gonna help you. He gonna be your relief right there." I've always said, you got a mate. You ain't got to work that hard. You got a mate. Somebody's here to help you. That's the point of them being here, to help you. So you ain't got to. I don't have to work all these. If I had a mate, I'm not working no 3 jobs. That's ludicrous talk. Why? You need to help me. And if I got to do all that you here, then you need to go. What's the point of you being here?
Yeah, and then that definitely just circles back. If that's how it would be, then you wouldn't have needed the person anyway. But you want somebody, so
yeah,
it's whatever.
And I don't know if I wanted somebody for the wrong reason. As I'm sitting thinking about it, like maybe I wanted them for the wrong. I wanted them for help and not just for love. Right. I looked at them, I was looking for, maybe that's why it's been so hard, because I was looking for somebody like, I'm looking for you for help, nigga. That's it, like a contract. Right. But I also want you for love. But my first goal is, can you help me? Can you help take some of this off my shoulders so I ain't got to work like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what we do. That's because we've always had, you said it yourself, age 12 to double nickels. I'm out here working, and even in my older age, not that you're old, because I know you're about to lose your complete mind.
That's fine. I'm double nickels, boo. That 55 is not old to me. I don't, because I'm 55. You know what I'm saying? I had somebody in my job. He was like, "Yeah, he almost 50." I said, "That is so not old, you asshole." 50? He is a baby. What? 50? That is not old.
It's all relative. Like, to 20. That's old. But when you get to be your age, you're like, oh no, I still got a lot of stuff. I'm still young. I still got a lot of things I need to accomplish.
Yeah, and then when they find out, I was like, yeah, you look older than me, and you 30.
Right. Yeah, I've been to your reunion.
Shut your. They was the same age, asshole.
Man, they're no technicians. Those people have had a rough life. I do believe that and I just kid around with that kind of jokingly, but I do believe that environment plays a big role in how we are navigating this next part of our life. If we didn't get, some people got the nurturing, like you were saying, taught things differently, and now it's like you're running a race to try to catch up, because now it's so much information that you be like, oh dang, nobody told me that. I don't have nobody to mentor me, or I don't have nobody when I'm about to just fall out and I can't do it, just grab me back up and be like, what, go sit still for a minute. So I believe that when I talk to us, and me included, I really want people to start to understand it's not about, let me get split here, I gotta go do this. Sometimes you have to be still. Even if you feel like it's gonna be a boredom, that stillness is when you get the peace and clarity that you're looking for. So I feel you on that. It's so many people that are out now. What's one thing that you want to tell the people that are listening? You can leave your information. You can tell them what you believe that they are looking for. What's one thing you would want to leave people with?
Take time for you and love you, no matter what it is. If it's 30 minutes, if it's something you want to do, something that just for you, take time and do it. Just stop and just do it. Stop and just do it. Because you don't know if you're going to get them 30 minutes back. Just stop and just do it.
You're not never getting no 30 minutes back. You not never getting that.
And like me, mainly me is sleep. I've been so sleep deprived that I've like in 2 days maybe had 6 hours of sleep. And just be delirious, and my body would literally just shut down. Like, girl, you is okay. Let me put you in your place and sit you down right now, because you don't know how to sit down. Yeah. You literally running on coffee and pop, literally annihilators.
Girl, that is definitely, we don't talk about it enough. It is definitely survival mode, even though at points we think about we thriving, we got cars, we got somewhere to live, we have jobs, we have those things. But when we are just spinning and spinning and spinning, there is going to be a time when your body and systems are going to make you sit down when you don't want to. You want to be able to make your own choices in life. When you say just love on yourself, what for you is self-love? What is something for you? Just something, and not real intimate that you might not want everybody to know about, but something that's just like, for me, I do this because I want to feel good and I love me.
That's a good question. What do I?
That's what I do, sweetie. This is my life right here.
Shut your ass up. I don't know. That's weird, because I know people say, like self-love, they be like, I get my nails done. No, that's not. I mean, that's an every 2 week thing for me, because I do my own shit. You know what I'm saying? So
it's not even about that, because
if I don't even
you can't get your nails done, does that now mean that you don't have love for yourself?
Right. No. My self-love is going, just working at the salon. I love that. I love that life. I love the salon work life. So I guess that would be, I guess that's crazy. That would be it, because I can't think of nothing else. Like, I don't, the other stuff, I'd be like, that should be a daily thing to me. You know what I'm saying? You're a lady. You should be groomed. Well, well grown. That should just be a norm to you. Not, I'm going to my nails and this stuff, but no, you should already do that. You should already do your hair. You should already wash your hair. You should have, why is that self-love? Because I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I have to think about that. I don't know.
I love that. This is why I tell everybody to get you a dope therapist, because I'm a dope therapist. You don't necessarily have to come to me, but therapy then allows you to understand who you are and what is important to you. You know how we go through everybody talks about the 5 love languages, but nobody talks about your attachment and what your love looks like. Like, not the love that you give other people, but what's the love that you need. So
And I
yeah,
give myself.
take your time to journal.
I love you.
So yeah, told you it was going to be good. We talked about dating. We talked about what the pool looks like. We talked about how you start to understand what you really want, and you start to see that maybe I was looking at it in the wrong way. You're talking about pivots, and actually just in a roundabout way, when you talked about how I can't hear God, I didn't hear what he was saying, but he talks to me. There's a brilliant piece in that, when that means that peace be still. God wants you to sit still so he can talk to you. He's probably talking to you, but you're tired, or that you're constantly moving, and he don't have time to battle with your other loves, the jobs, the money, the next career. So I'm so glad that you brought that up. I'm glad you came with your honesty and authenticity. You know, one thing you're going to be, and I've been knowing for years and years and years, is a truth teller. It's going to be, this is what it is. And not in a way that's like haughty, right? It's just like, this just me. If it's something that I've done, and that's another thing that I wanted to touch on a little bit, is how you changed from this is just me to taking accountability of how I don't want other people to take what I do as harm. Like, you don't want to do harm to people. Like, there's been situations where I may have said something and you would be like, well, no, I didn't like that. I said that. Let me change that. Let me change how that looks. So you have really evolved. I mean, I don't know. Would you say that there's been an evolution in personality?
And I don't know how that, I don't know. I don't even, it's how that happened would be the correct thing to say. I don't know. I don't ever recall praying to God, like, please change me. Because I know I go 0 to 1,000 real quick. Still, but it's not as fast now, unless it's something, major, like racism like that. But otherwise, I just like, I think it's that last fight. And I realized, motherfucker, you don't heal like you used to. You old. Your knee is blew up big as your head. And you didn't even realize it till the next day when you couldn't walk. And now you wearing knee bands under your patella, because your patella is knocked loose. You know what I'm saying? Like, you old, girl. And then saying to yourself, girl, you are a lady. You should never let a rat put you in their box.
Right.
You are a classy lady. You let a rat take you there? How dare you? How dare you do that to yourself and embarrass yourself?
I hear.
How dare you?
Yes. So y'all, listen, thank you so much for joining me. You know that I love you for real, for real. I am Shaaree McCalpine, and I am the owner and founder of Soars Counseling. I believe that every Black woman deserves love, respect, and therapy. This is Nicole Wilson. Y'all have had a treat talking to her. She is definitely available. Let her give you her credentials, so that if you want to reach out, if you want to log into her socials, let's get some of her information out, and I'll make sure that I tag it in the comments, so you can go get facials, waxing, makeup, all the things, because like she said, she's been doing this and perfecting it for decades. Now, is she technology savvy?
No.
But do she know what she's doing, though? Do she know?
Bingo, point blank, period. Absolutely, yes.
So Nick, get in touch with you so we can be out.
Yeah, I mean, you can. I talk to people. You can call me. Phone number is 313-770-3011. Name my company is Spaces by Miss Nikki. You could go on. I'm not TikTok, no, but like Instagram is Queen of Makeup 308. I have so many sites. Yeah, just basically Queen of Makeup 308 because it's so many links on that one. And then Facebook is Miss Faces Wilson on Facebook. Yeah. But maybe just by the phone number, the phone number, text me. Yeah. Facebook. Yeah. I'm there. I'm always there.
That's what's up. So before we peace out, tell us one thing that you want to leave as your legacy or you want people to remember about you.
Smile through the pain, guys. Just smile and bear it and keep telling yourself, you're going to be okay. It's going to get better.
That part, the affirmation, when you don't feel it yet, keep telling yourself that you are who you think you are. All right, y'all. Like I said, this is the Must Be the Mental podcast with Shaaree. And I'm telling y'all, peace. I love you for real. And my faith soars often.
Bye, guys.
Have a good day, y'all. Bye.
Bye. Bye.